Hello, my name's Isagi. I'm an 18-year-old male who has just hopefully finished college, and I'm making this channel to talk about and document my mental health journey, my physical journey, and also how what I've been through has changed me, how it can change someone else, and how I overcame certain things, and also things that I'm currently going through which I might not be able to get over. And I want to kind of make it as a documentary about myself, but also something that can help other people if they're going through something similar, and they can watch these videos and see how I may have dealt with it, may it be the right or wrong way, and hopefully learn from it. I'm a massive nerd. I love anime, love video games, love Marvel, DC, Star Wars, all that stuff. You can even see I've got my anime wallpaper on my PC. I've got anime posters all around my room, which you'll probably see in photos that I show later on in this video. And I'm also very interested in engineering. What I want to be is a software or a mechanical engineer, maybe a mechatronics engineer or an electronics engineer. And I want to do that. And to do that, I've learned a few things like Python and Linux, etc., to sort of help me get closer to that goal. I don't want to make this channel all like doom and gloom. This sun is really bloody light. I don't really want to make this channel all like doom and gloom about all this depressing stuff. But I also want to add in things that I enjoy, and I want to show some good things about what I do, how I've gone through it. And also I will show some bad things, like talk about bad things, sensitive topics, and how it could get worse or better. So stay in tune for that. Alright, so now I'm going to talk about a few of the issues that I have been through and currently struggle with. So about 4 or 5 years ago, when I was in year 9 going into year 10, my dad passed away. And as anybody would with almost everyone would with their parent, if they passed away, it really hits you. And it's quite something that you're never really able to get away. So that's the main kind of premise of all these issues that I have. I struggle a lot with self-confidence, struggle a lot with knowing who I am. I struggle a lot with trusting people, and I struggle a lot with kind of retaining likeness towards people. Like there's often times where with my friends I might love them the 1 second and hate them the next, and it's nothing on their fault, and it's not really my fault either, it's just something that happens, and it's a mental thing I'm trying to battle through. So that's a few issues that I'm struggling with. This is just a very vague video. This first one is just kind of an introduction. I'll go in depth in everything in future videos, so don't think that's everything about it. Alright, now I'm going to show a few pictures of my physique. I think I'll put them there. So something that I struggle with, obviously, as I mentioned, is my self-confidence and how I view myself. And one of the things about myself that I really dislike is my physique and my looks. And I want to go through the journey of how I improved these and tried to not necessarily make myself like them, but sort of push through the barrier that maybe is holding me back from thinking, oh yeah, I look quite good. On my notes I've already talked about what I want to be, so I can't talk about that section at the minute. But a lot of this will also be me teaching myself a few things. So as I previously mentioned, I've learned Python and Linux, and I'm saying learn, it's very, very, very vague. Linux is a lot better than Python for me personally, like learning wise, like how much I've learned. So both of them I'll try go into more detail with. I might make a few videos of me going through them, show my progress. And I also want to show other skills that I'm good at or think I'm alright at. I can play the piano. I can't play the guitar at all, but I would eventually like to do that. And I just kind of want to document a lot of the stuff like that that maybe you think or people think is just something that they really want to do, and I want to show that no matter where you are in your life, it's something that you can pick up and just kind of help yourself and do, and they're all helpful towards you no matter what you kind of want to do. Obviously, as an introduction video, I've kind of wanted to keep it short as I'm not going too much into detail about everything. So my final thing is just saying that I really hope you stick along for my journey. I will put an email that I use in the bio if there's anything that people really struggle with, and if they want some one-to-one talks or anything, or just want someone to message or email or whatever, then I'll put my email there, so that if you do want to reach out and talk about anything that maybe you're struggling with, I'll always be here. Until maybe if more people watch and email me, it might get a bit tricky, but for now I think it'll be fine. But I'm saying for now as today's date that I'm recording this. But yeah, and in all my videos I want you to put in the comments about things that you kind of want to see from me, what maybe I should talk about, or if there's just a video you want me to do, like ranking my favourite animes or my favourite games, etc., which I probably will do anyway, no matter if you ask me or not, but I'm going to do it anyway, so you may as well ask. But yeah, that's kind of the premise of this channel, and that's a little bit about me. It's not a lot, it's a little bit. If you know who I am, I'd rather you keep all of my personal stuff, like my name, my family and friends' names, etc., out of the channel, just because it is something that maybe they don't want to get involved in. But for me personally, I want to keep my private life, my private life, separate from what I talk about. So yeah, and please stick along, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.